So let me just be really honest with you. I'm not a laundry person at all, but I wanted to figure out, okay, does this product work better than some traditional ways of cleaning, and to what degree? So we're going to get hot and messy in this video. I am going to be cutting up some cloth. This represents your clothes. And we're going to put coffee and ketchup and just get it super gross. And then we're going to do some testing to see, okay, which cleaning product can actually make a difference. So hopefully this can help you out if you've got a nasty stain as to what to do or what not to do. So let's get started. I'm putting ketchup on here and I'm putting coffee grounds, getting them a little wet, and I'm just going to rub that in just like I'm doing some smoking some ribs. You know, you got to rub that into the meat to get it nice and saturated and flavorful, right? So in my little test here, I am cutting 3 different strips, right? And they're all going to be applied the same in terms of what's on there and the dirt and whatnot, right? This represents dirt or stains on your clothes. And we're going to let it sit for 15 minutes just to represent reality, because we all know you don't usually get a stain and then run up and clean it immediately. So we're going to let that sit and saturate. And I am going to write on here, hi. And I'm writing the word hi for 2 reasons. Number 1, welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, click the subscribe button. We'd appreciate your support. And I do videos every week on a variety of cool things, projects, fixes around the house, and product reviews. So, and don't forget to click the like button as well. Now, the second reason I wrote that is because it's permanent marker. It's a Sharpie. So we've got ketchup, we've got coffee, and we've got permanent marker, and it's all been sitting there for 15 minutes. So the nastiest of the nasty stains. So let me just rinse this garbage off here for a minute, just so we're dealing with the stain and not the actual residue. And you can see we've got quite a bit of mess on our hands. Let me get this dried out for us as well. And voila, we've got 3 identical samples of the nastiest stains you can imagine. So I'm labeling these and actually cutting out a little bit so I can identify which one's which in case my labeling wears off. So don't worry about the names or whatnot, but I've got Dawn soap on the very left. I've got this stain remover stuff in the middle. And this that you're looking at is vinegar and baking soda. And I applied those and rubbed it in and let it sit for 5 minutes. So we'll put them in the washing machine, and you can see my settings here that I'm going to be using. Now, again, I'm no laundry expert at all. So I honestly don't know I do my laundry regularly. I am proud to say I do that. But in terms of the science behind getting stains out, no idea. So you might be watching this and saying, oh, you definitely have to pre-soak that, or you definitely have to do certain temperature of water, or you should have waited longer to let that Dawn soap penetrate, for example. But hey, it is what it is here. So let me get those out, each one here, and get that oriented for us. And look at that. It did virtually nothing. All 3 products did not work. So we're going to step this up a notch. I'm going to take one of the cloths, because we're back to baseline here. Now we're going to be testing out, okay, can it make a difference if we use regular laundry soap? Yes, the liquid stuff. We'll put that 1 strip only in, and we're going to let that go ahead and fill up. And this is just liquid laundry soap, right? That's designed for the washing machine. And we'll get that out and see if that did anything. Okay. Stain is definitely still there. Permanent marker, very apparent. So let's take another strip here. And we're going to be using, have you heard of these little square? They're like little things that you tear off. It's not liquid soap, but it's a little sheet of paper, if you will. You just tear off a corner and you throw it in there. That is the soap. So I'm going to test that out to see if that has any superior cleaning power. So we'll let that do a cycle. And these are pretty cool. My wife loves these. I'm a little indifferent. I kind of like the liquid soap, but she likes these. She claims they're a little more powerful, more environmentally friendly. You don't buy plastic. They come in cardboard. That's easily recyclable, although you can make the argument that plastic is recyclable as well. But that's neither here nor there. So we'll get that through a cycle and take that out to see if those little things. By the way, I'm going to put links in the description below for all the products and the supplies that I'm using in this test. So check that out if you're interested. Okay, and I don't see any discernible difference. The middle and the right one. That one is actually a little bit better, isn't it? And that was the liquid detergent. For the ketchup stain anyway. The coffee stain, hard to tell. And the permanent marker is pretty much on there. So that one's probably the winner. Now before I continue with my next test, I want to take you back and show you how I applied the vinegar and the baking soda and then this stuff and then the Dawn separately. So this was kind of before that first wash, and this is what I did. And again, this stuff all presumably has super strong cleaning power, right? I've had a lot of success with Dawn soap for dog throw-up stains, for example, on the carpet or a stain on the couch, right? It has very underutilized or underestimated cleaning power, I think, in my opinion. So that's kind of the motive there, why I decided to apply this. And I got it a little bit wet to help activate some of those suds and bubbles, right? But I pretty much in the test applied Dawn soap, just like you see here, and just tried to rub that in with my thumb as much as I could. And then this was the middle part, the middle strip here. I applied this spot treatment, and because that's kind of what you go to first, I think, right? That's what certainly they market it as. That's what you're supposed to do in my world anyway. Limited understanding again of how a lot of this stuff works. But and then baking soda and vinegar. Also, we've had a lot of success with this with stains in the car, for example. It can lift up a lot of things that you wouldn't think it could do. So, and by the way, this is great for cleaning grout. If you have tiled bathrooms, for example, or in an entryway, and it's starting to get really dirty, you can put baking soda on there and then put a little vinegar on top, and it chemically activates or chemically mixes, right, and creates this kind of natural cleaning agent. So I was like, okay, well, maybe that will happen. All the fizz and pop and all that you're hearing here will help penetrate and lift that stain up. So this is how I applied it and my thinking behind it. All right, let's keep this video going. In my next test, I thought it would be wise, okay, boiling water. Hot water is supposed to help lift all those penetrating deep stains, right? So what if you combine a little bit of Dawn soap with some hot water? By the way, I never mixed any chemicals at all with each other in the making of this video. Everything was separate. So I brought it to a boil and then drained it. Let's see if that did anything different. Let me wring this out. And let's bring it up to the examination table, if you will. What do you think? I definitely see the coffee stain still, the bottom stain. Ketchup stain, yeah, about the same, right? Let's run it through the cycle, the washer cycle, one more time for good measure. And we'll go ahead and get that out. And boom, no discernible difference. This is a bit of a blooper video, but hopefully it's helped you, think about what to do or what not to do when it comes to getting a stain out. If you have a better idea, feel free to leave that in the comments below. Maybe I'll make another video, and you never know. All right, we'll stop the video there. Thank you so much. Hopefully this has helped you out a little bit.